Ayan, hello po sa ating lahat. Gabi po ngayon dito sa amin, kaya good evening po sa inyo. And good morning and good afternoon naman sa mga nanonood galing sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo. By the way, I am Hannah Obligar, your host for tonight's Health Talk. So, before anything else, I would like to extend my greetings to our noble lifers. First, starting from our top management, kila Ma'am Lila and Sir Don, na nasa Singapore po ngayon. Hello po sa inyo. Kila Ma'am Judy, Ma'am Jing, Ma'am Velvet and Sir Ernest. Greetings po sa inyo. Shout out din po sa aking mga fellow NLI employees from the different departments, accounting, operations, HR, marketing, sales team, and of course to all our branches nationwide and to our international branches as well. Hello po sa inyo. So yun nga, currently we are tuned in to another episode ng ating Health Talk kung saan magsasalita later ang ating speaker tungkol sa importance ng health para sa mga kababaihan. Okay, so please let us know your thoughts or reactions regarding sa ating topic by commenting below or just by simply reacting to this live. Also, you can share this live para naman marami din po ang makapanood ng ating Health Talk. Okay, so But before I proceed to the main part, allow me first to share with you our weekly activities and upcoming events. Yan. Okay. So, for our first activity, ayan, Noble Life presentation, or as we commonly call it, NP. So here, our speakers introduce our company, our services, and products to the attendees. So if you're curious about us, you can attend to this presentation. Every Saturday po, we have an on-site NP sa Manila headquarters. 2:00 po yan ng hapon. Next. And of course, sa mga hindi makakapunta sa HQ, we also have our NP via Zoom. So we do this every Wednesday and Saturday at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. Next. Ayan, the doctor is in. So one of the services that we boast to our clients, and that is our free health consultation with our licensed medical doctors. So if you want to have your health checked, you may pay us a visit in our office located at Unit 2, 3 Potsdam Street, Silangan, Quezon City. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have Dr. Cesa at your service from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Next. Yan. Still, the doctor is in pa rin, but with Doc Geraldine Emperador. So that's every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Next. This one naman, every Thursday naman po from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Nasa Barangay Holy Spirit naman po si Doc Ortesa for his free consultation and health talk. Next. The doctor is on the air. So this is a free consultation with our doctor over the phone. So yung mga hindi makakapunta sa office natin sa Manila, you can consult with our doctor via call or through WhatsApp. So this is every Tuesday and Saturday. Kindly take note na lang po ang mga schedules for every branches para makater po kayo ng maayos. If you can screenshot the screen para po hindi niyo po malimutan yung schedules. Next. Ayan. Next Saturday po, we will be having chat with our doctor. Supposedly, this should be last week pa. Kaso, due to some reasons, the live was postponed and we apologize for that. But next Saturday, sure na po yan, Doc Ortesa will be answering your questions related to brain functions and diseases. Next. Ayan, next. Yan, Chamba Kainta. So, pupunta po ang Chamba sa Kainta. So, to excite you more, let's watch this, this teaser.
Ganda, hataw at galing. Sino sa kanila ang magwawagi?
Ayan po, that will be Chamba Kainta. Coming na po yan sa on March 19, i-held po yan sa One Arena. Yan, medyo malaki-laki po ang ating cash prize dito for our OTS dance contest. Ang first prize po ay 5,000 pesos followed by 3,000 pesos and then 1,000 for the third prize. Thanks to Miss May, our main organizer of this event, and of course our sponsors. Without them, I don't think this will be made possible. So thank you for our sponsors: One Kainta, Robinson's Metro East, Chance Resources, Koino Air, and of course Noble Life. So ayan, so sa mga taga-Kainta, you still have more than a week to register on our event. So mag-register na po kayo. Next. Ayan, may gaganipin din pong tsamba sa Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. I-held po yan sa kanilang municipal covered court this coming March 25. So just contact Mr. Jason Lampos on the indicated contact number for any registration concerns. Next. Ayan, may tsamba rin po sa Legazpi next month on April 11. So sasayaw po ang mga taga Legazpi sa may DNR Region 5 covered court. Syempre, hindi po mawawala ang ating mga prizes for OTS dance contest. Kaya mag-register na po kayo. Just contact Miss Cherry Nunez using the contact number flashed on screen. Okay, so next. Syempre, hindi rin po pahuhuli ang mga taga-daet. Magcha-chamba rin po sila on April 13 dyan sa may Central Plaza Mall atrium. So for registration, you may contact po si Miss Liza Tuazon. Next. All right, so that's it for our announcements. Okay, now. Okay, at this juncture, let's proceed na po to the main part of this live. As shortly mentioned kanina, our topic tonight will be focusing on discussing the importance of health for women. So some of the key points that Ms. Cesa will be discussing are the factors that impact women's health, common health issues in women, and our approach on improving women's health. Now, to discuss in depth about these, let's call on our speaker. She is a certified financial advisor and a Noble Life health advocate. Let us welcome Ms. Cesa Framil. Hi, Ma'am Ces.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good evening to everyone. Good morning dito. Good evening din sa inyong lahat.
Yes po.
So,
Ma'am, are
is
you
my
ready
voice
po?
okay?
Yes
Yeah.
po.
Is my voice okay? Is my voice okay?
Yes,
Very good.
ma'am. It's fine.
All right.
Before po you can start your talk, you may, if you want to greet your friends, your families, if you like.
Yeah, okay. Now?
Yes po.
Okay. Am I on live na? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone. I hope all of you is fine and good and healthy, and would like to say hello to the people in Mindanao, sila ni Christy, and who else, and the group there, sila sa Noble Life natin dyan, sa Kidapawan, sa Davao, sa whereas in Mindanao area, okay, sa Iligan din, and also to my friends and relatives some in Dumaguete, some in Singapore. Good evening to every one of you. I hope you are doing very well. Medyo malamig lang dito. So I really have to put on all the coat. Malamig talaga dito. At the moment, it's still partly winter. Okay, so I hope you will be excited to know more about what I'm going to talk about, and hope that things will go smoothly in my slides. Thank you so much. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to Miss Lila and the team and the management team, Miss Judy, Dr. Teza, Dawn, and Miss Lila, and everyone, and Ernest. I know they are all some of them probably are sleeping, but yes, good evening to every one of you. Thank you, Hannah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I'll
Mm,
leave the screen na po sa inyo. So you can start na po
okay.
your talk.
All right. Okay. Wow. Well, let me greet you happy International Women's Day. And as we celebrate International Women's Day, I can't help but wonder how important a woman is in the modern world. Okay, let's take a look at the Bible. In Psalms 139, um, it says, "For you formed my innermost parts, and you knit me together in my mother's womb, and I will give thanks and praise to you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." That is how a woman has been, and also a man. I'm not saying that it's only a woman, but it's also for men. And it also says in Proverbs 31, it says, "An excellent woman, one who is spiritual, capable, intelligent, and virtuous. She equips herself with strength, spiritual and mental and physical fitness for her God-given task. She looks well to know how things go well in her household." You see, that is basically our purpose in life. We make sure that our household is well taken care of. And sino ang importante yan is the woman. Okay? The wife, the woman is basically the woman who is taking care of this one. Okay, next please. Okay. The women in the 21st century are described as the new leaders of tomorrow. Why? Because women represent the cornerstone of a family's overall health. Ensuring they have access to quality care also can lead to improved health for children and families. The health of families and communities are no doubt tied to a health of a woman. Apart from sexuality and fertility, women have unique health needs. Okay. Uh, they also have they differ from men. Okay, women's hormones play an important role in regulating the different activities of the body, including growth, development, metabolism, reproduction, sexual function, mood, and sleep. Next please. Women's health, as defined by the World Health Organization, is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being, not far from, it's not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. It's basically not far from what the Bible has actually said. Why I refer it to the Bible? Because God has basically made us. So in reference to that, I always give glory to God because He is the one who made us to be perfect and to be well. Okay, it's known that a fact that healthy lifestyle is the key to healthy life. A well balanced diet, sufficient sleep and exercise, and a regular doctor's visit are all crucial for healthy living. However, a variety of other factors also influence your overall health and well being. Socioeconomic status, genetics, sex, and gender in role play a role in our life and especially in our health. Next, please. Now, women's health is also positioned within a wider body of knowledge cited by, among others, is the World Health Organization, which places importance on gender as a social determinant of health. While women's health is affected by their biology, it is also affected by their social conditions such as poverty, employment, family responsibilities, and these aspects should not be overshadowed. Okay, in industrialized countries like even Singapore or even in the Philippines now, it's progressing. Even in the US, the expenses the gender gap has narrowed in life expectancy, and women now live longer than men. Are you aware of that? In Singapore, women live 82 and 83 years old, but men live only up to 60 plus, that is a fact. But it doesn't mean that we're stuck there, it doesn't mean, next please. It doesn't mean that, we are in that. Well, both men and women contract various conditions. Some health issues affect women differently and more commonly. Furthermore, many women's health conditions go undiagnosed, and most drug trials do not include female test subjects. Even so, women bear exclusive health concerns such as breast cancer, cervical cancer, menopause, pregnancy. Women suffer higher heart attack deaths compared to men. So, depression and anxiety exhibit more frequently among female patients. Urinary tract conditions present more often in females, and sexually transmitted diseases can cause more harm to women. Among the conditions that present most frequently in women, the following 8 illnesses pose considerable health risk. Next, please. Heart disease. Okay. In the United States, heart disease causes 1 in every 4 deaths among women. Okay. Although the public considers heart disease a common issue among men, the condition affects males and females nearly equally, yet only 54% of women realize that heart disease is a top health condition threatening their gender. 49% of all consumers suffer from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or smoke, factors that contribute to their heart disease. Next is also breast cancer, which typically originates in the lining of the milk ducts because women actually have the ability to do breastfeeding for children. They can spread to other organs in the most aggressive cancer affecting the global female population. Okay, next, please. Next, ovarian cancer or cervical cancer and cervical cancer. Many people are not aware of the differences between ovarian and cervical cancer. Cervical cancer originates in the lower uterus, while ovarian cancer starts in the fallopian tubes. While both conditions cause similar pain, cervical cancer can cause discharge and pain during intercourse. Now, if you're married, definitely you understand what is this. Now, while ovarian cancer presents extremely vague symptoms, the condition is very complex. Finally, pap smears detect cervical but not ovarian cancer. So do up your checkup. Let's take a look at gynecological health. Okay, bleeding and discharge are a normal part of the menstrual cycle. However, other symptoms during the menstruation may indicate health issues, and unusual symptoms such as bleeding between menstruation or frequent urinating can mimic other health conditions. Vaginal issues could also indicate serious problems such as sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, or reproductive tract cancer. While care providers might treat mild infection easily, if left unchecked, they can lead to conditions such as infertility, or kidney failure. Right? Next, please. Pregnancy issues. Pre-existing conditions. This is number 5, can worsen during pregnancy, threatening the health of a mother and her child. Asthma, diabetes, and depression can harm mother and child during pregnancy if not managed properly. Pregnancy can also cause healthy mothers' red blood cells count to drop, a condition called anemia or induced depression. Another problem arises when a reproductive cell implants outside the uterus, making further gestation unfeasible. Okay? Fortunately, obstetrician can manage and treat common and rare health issues that emerge during pregnancies. 6. Autoimmune disease occurs when body cells that eliminate threats such as virus attack healthy cells. Okay, as this condition continues to escalate among the population, researchers remain baffled as to why condition affects mostly women. While many distinct autoimmune diseases exist, most share symptoms such as, next please, exhaustion, mild fever, pain, skin irritation, vertigo, and most of the autoimmune system rests in the stomach. Julie may be many who suffer from this condition have resorted to natural healing practices such as consuming less sugar, consuming less fat, lowering stress, reducing toxin intake. Okay, next please. However, the defense against autoimmune disease is in early detection can cause also uh, one, osteoporosis. Osteoporosis weakens bones, allowing them to break easily. Several factors can cause the condition that occurs mostly in women, such as age, alcohol consumption, certain prescriptions, genetics, lack of exercise, low body mass, smoking, and steroid use. Next, please. Depression and anxiety. That's the seventh. Natural hormonal function can lead to depression or anxiety. Premenstrual syndrome occurs commonly among women, while premenstrual dysmorphic disorder presents similar but greatly intensified symptoms. Shortly after birth, many mothers acquire a form of depression called the baby blues, but perinatal depression causes similar but much stronger concerns emotional shifts, sadness, and tiredness. Perimenopause, the shift into menopause, can cause depression. No matter how intense the symptoms, care providers can provide relief with prescription or therapeutic treatments. And lastly, health technology for women. Soon, new technologies will emerge to assist care providers in treating women's health conditions. Researchers have developed innovative medical treatments such as patient operated device that prepares women for breast reconstruction using carbon dioxide instead of needles, and a blood test that can detect whether gestation has started outside the fallopian tubes. Or other developing medical technologies include at home do it yourself pap smear and a test that determines pregnancy as using saliva as sample. Next, please. Next, please. Okay. Now, to avoid all these diseases, let's take a look at all facts. Okay. Next, please. Major factors that threaten our health. These are all facts. Okay. Now, number one, food. There are food that we take, artificial fertilizers, pesticides, coloring, preservatives, acid forming, and all these low fat means loaded with sugar and wheat. Next is air pollution or water pollution, stress, unhealthy lifestyle. All these factors actually are the ones that threatens our health, especially among women. And of course, the root cause is our toxins. Earlier we mentioned it. I mentioned it. Next, please. Now, according to Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, he says he is a medical doctor since from 1852 to 1943. He said 90% of all the sickness and diseases are all directly related to dirty colon. Okay, next, please. So, look at yourself. Are we healthy? Let's look at this. This is a healthy cervical cervical cancer is like that. There's a healthy ovary, there's ovarian cancer, there's a breast cancer, there's also a normal prostate. All these are all. Do you want to be do you want to be do you want to prevent this or you want cure? The choice is yours that I have to tell you. Let me ask you, do you want this to be prevented? Next, please. Next slide, please. Now, how do we improve women's health? To improve women's health, we need to address issues related to reproductive health, maternal deaths, malnutrition, and non-communicable diseases through quality and affordable health services under universal health coverage. A holistic, comprehensive, and life course approach beyond reproductive health is needed to achieve better health for women. starting from pregnancy and maintained throughout the newborn, childhood, adolescence, and aging period. Women must be empowered to take care of their health. We can lower this risk for cancers and other common illnesses with healthy habits and regular care provided. Let's consider some options. Okay, next slide, please. Now, we at Noble Life, we present a simple three-step solutions to health issues. One of three simple steps. One is detoxification. What is that? I will explain to you in detail. Number two is rebalancing. Number three is the cell nourishment of the body. Detox. Next slide, please. Detox. Now, detoxification is actually we have a product that actually best that can take care of our colon. It contains perfect combination of soluble and insoluble fibers. It also has prebiotic. It's mixed vegetable powder, guar gum and apple fiber pectin, chlorophyll and citric acid. Detoxification is made easy. All you need to do is just, because it's in powder, you just do a once a week, twice a week. So if it's first time you are taking this, you can do a successive one. You can check on the you can check who introduced this to you, but you can actually do a detox every week, especially. Next slide, please. Uh, let's listen to the video. Okay, let's watch the video. Just be patient with us. We're gonna be there. Hannah, are you there? Can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah, okay. Next slide, please. Okay, so if you saw the video, this is how a healthy colon looks like, and this or unhealthy colon. If you can see that, really sad. It's really sad to know. Next slide, please. See the dirty colon. Okay, now let's look at the next video that we are looking at.
Cleansing, you buy it in the drugstore, it's only able it's only laxative. You're able to remove your bowel normally, but you're not able to cleanse your blood impurities. That's why we have a product that is so unique and clinically proven in
Clinically proven.
studied because it has a soluble and insoluble fiber, as well as it brings your pH level into alkalinity. They are worried because if you take the product, you will have ankylosis o di ba, alkaline. So do not worry because 80% of what you eat now this is more acidified, and 20% only what we eat is alkaline foods. As we age, so may na metabolismo mo, wala ka na siguro ng ehersisyo. So you're suffering from stress or prolonging the stress, leading for oxidative stress. So better for you cleanse as well. Because na, lifestyle kasi ng tao na so wala nang, especially nowadays po, sa bahay ka lang. So whatever you grab this food, so maraming preservativo, junk food. So maraming mga siguro chemicals with that product or instant food, so it's bad for you. You know what? The colon has no property of metabolism. It's only a septic tank. It's your storage bank. So you have to clean it with a broom. That's why while taking the cleansing, it has insoluble and insoluble fiber. So it cleans your colon in abnormalities as well, in leaving the environmental factors that your organs functions normally, as well as the secondary effect. You're able to eliminate the toxins in the heavy metals that stays in your blood. That's why, as long as you live, as long as you eat, you have to cleanse.
Yeah. Okay, next, please. Next. Ayan. So, just to recap on what Dr. Orteza was saying, that as long as we eat and as long as we live, we do eat. So the kind of foods that we eat all has different kinds of effects in our body system. And all this food, it actually stays in our colon, in our stomach. And in order for that to be removed and cleansed you need to check onto your stomach and your colon to basically remove all those toxins every week. If possible, you can do that. Now, next step 2 and 3 is actually the rebalancing and the cell nourishment. So we have the product in Noble Life. It's called Cryptomonodalis with natural agonist is actually the peroxisone peripheral antagonist, and basically this is created by Dr. Chunte Wang, and it took him 50 years of research to truly made up of this one. It's called this amazing source of health and vitality. Okay, what is this? It actually provides abundant energy for your cells. It's also an antiviral, an anti-inflammatory, an antioxidation, an anti-cancer. It's also a blood purification, anti-aging effects. Take note, anti-aging effects, prevention and treatment of disease, and managing blood cholesterol and sugar level. Next, please. Okay, so this is the thing. Let's take a look at another video. Okay.
Nutritionally complete food available in the market, as well as an alternative natural medicine for prevention and or treatment of diseases, look no further. A result of 50 years of research and development, Cryptomonodalis is a high-grade algae growing in Taiwan and is now known as the most complete healing food in the 21st century. Hailed as a king of algae as it is superior to any other chlorella product and is one of the highest natural sources of chlorophyll and phycocyanin, Cryptomonodalis is also one of the highest natural sources of DNA and RNA for cell regeneration, and it contains cell growth factor or CGF for growth stimulation and brain development in children, abundant energy for cells, and anti-aging effects for adults. It contains a mixture of amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. And that is not all. Do you know that Cryptomonodalis is the only known algae that has significant amounts of PPARs, or peroxisome proliferator activated receptors? According to research, PPARs is effective for the treatment of diabetes, obesity, cancer, Alzheimer's, HIV, and many more ailments. Yes, since Cryptomonodalis is a perfect whole food, free of toxins and chemical additives, it is a natural treatment with no contraindications with drugs and other medical procedures. So what are you waiting for? Make the big switch now.
All right. Now, next, please. Next. Now, I will give me a little more minutes to compare with you spirulina, chlorella, and Cryptomonodalis that we have. Okay. Now, spirulina, it doesn't contain any vitamin C. So take note, the one that is sold in the market, they don't have vitamin C. Now, compared to chlorella, they have vitamin C present, but then in the spirulina also, phycocyanin, they have an antioxidant, is but they are unstable. Okay, they actually have a soft cell wall. They are digestion rate is 80% only. Now chlorella has vitamin C present. It also has a chlorophyll. It's a blood cleanser. It's more or less stable. It goes into the hard cell wall. Digestion rate is 60 to 85% after 5 hours only with GCF, cell growth factor. But then compared to Cryptomonodalis, you can see that our nutrients, they have rich in vitamin C and rare traces. It has phycocyanin and chlorophyll. It's basically stable. It goes into the soft cell wall. Digestion rate is, take note, 95%. Wow, it's 1 to 2 hours with twice the CGF, cell growth factor. It has rich in papers, agonist, peroxisome proliferator activated receptors. Sorry, just now I made a mistake. Okay, so this is our Cryptomonodalis. So switch Try to switch. Okay, next please. Try to switch now. This, if you can, let's take a look at the con- complete nutritional value or profile of cryptomonadalis. Okay, now it has protein contents, it's carbohydrates. It's basically a food. It's not only a food, but it's a healing food. Okay, now why we have we have we have actually claimed it's healing food because it has a nutritional profile that is unequaled and will provide health food in the 21st century. Okay, now it has complete from all the protein, vitamins, it has vitamins, and also have some minerals. Now in some supplements, you only have a little protein, a little vitamins A, B12, you know, and some minerals. And in some, you have to buy one ABC. For cryptomonadalis, it's all in one. You can take it all and just buy one product, and you have everything you all need. Next, please. Isn't that good? Thank God. Now, next one is the papaverse agonist, peroxisome proliferator activated receptors. This is most promising biomedical molecules in the 21st century, according to Dr. Chen Zhu. um well, if you have these two, that this is actually the next big thing now, because cryptomonadalis with the papaverse agonist, we added a resveratrol into it, and that is why it contains a concentrated cryptomonadalis to improve our health. Causes it actually unlocks all your cells and cells that have been damaged by our lifestyle and environment. This is what we call uh, an improvement of our health to health. So women, next please. Women, take note. This is one of those that you can actually hold on to. Why? Because papers hold the key that unlocks the door to a warehouse containing the full force of the human immune system. In other words, it activates your regeneration, it regulates cell differentiation, it activates metabolism. Now, tell me if you have known any other of this one, because I only know this now. What it does is, we actually have papers inside our cell membranes. What it does is, when these cryptomolecules go in, it actually repairs our cells, especially those cells that are damaged. Next, please. It actually helps our nucleus to function. Now, another thing that is actually good for our body, especially for women, is it actually prevents brain damage. We have Crypto Papers Plus, where it contains resveratrol. Now, this promotes health and longevity. It also prevents strokes and condition and cardiac ischemia. It also lowers blood sugar. It offers natural cure for gout and rheumatoid arthritis, improves vascular blood flow therapy, improving sexual function. Hey, women, those of your husband who are actually now is like at the age of 70 and above, 60 and above, at the end of the day, they want to like cuddle you. And then at the end of the day, they will say, "Oh, I'm tired." Try to give them this product. It only, it helps in their vascular blood flow. That's the reason why it helps their sexual function. Okay, next, please. Now, I want to discuss more, but it really does help. Now, behind this research, these are actually the three noble life people that are actually very, very highly, I would say, highly respected in Taiwan. One of it is Professor Wang Chinte. He is a biomolecular scientist who 50 years of research in Taiwan for the cryptomonadalis. Also, we have Dr. Yuseng Chow. He's also a director of National Research Institute in Taiwan. amazing experts, health experts, and Dr. Yi Zhenchu, Zhensu, director of National Research Institute of what's this in Taiwan. These three are for 17 years have supported us in terms of the research that we are going through for Noble Life. So they claim healing, they can claim they have researched the product. I guarantee you that this is good for you. Okay. Now, next slide, please. Now, the company has been existing for the last 17 years. And why? Why did we survive? We have been in the market for 17 years helping women, not only women, but I know that men has also been benefited, and also children. All the family has been benefited by the noble deeds that we have had, in this. We kept growing, we keep going, we keep growing, and we keep glowing. Now, next slide, please. It's just a matter of time that we can. Now, behind this Noble Life company, we have a system that we have our management team. It is spearheaded by our president, no other than Miss Lila Makapinlak, our CEO. We have, of course, the CFO, our Mr. Don Makapinlak, the better half of Miss Lila. We have our general manager, Miss Judy Pascual, and she is based in Manila. And of course, our doctor. We never claim anything as long as we have a doctor in our community, in our company. He is our medical doctor. He is highly qualified. He is basically for 17 years has been with us and has proven it's the functionality of our products. So next, please. Next, please. Oh my. Yeah. So the good news for women, these are the good news. Okay. Women play a vital role in our communities. Healthy women will ensure healthy family, healthy community, and healthy nations. Let us together make it happen. Improve women's health. Okay. Next slide, please. Now, we have, as Hannah has told you earlier, we have these are the people behind our company. We have a platform. We are basically all over the world. We have basically we have doctors on air, so you can actually streamline us. You can check with us. Ask the people who invited you to check on this one. If you have some ailments, if you have friends who, if you know of friends who have some diabetes or some basically any ailments, you can actually ask them. Check with us, check with the people who invited you, so that you can actually we can help them, we can actually help them. We are all over the world. We have UAE, we have America, we have New Zealand. We are actually all over the world. So wherever there are Filipinos, or we have friends and loved ones all over the world, share the good news to them, share them. Of course, all these things we need to pray as well, because God has given us the body, and we also need to be as a good steward of what we have. Now, this is the product that God has given to us. We can actually make use of it. Okay, so without anything else, if you please ask the people who invited you to check on this and check on the products. You can check on us in our life, in our Noble Life Facebook. And next slide, please. And of course, I would like to say thank you to every one of you who is with us for the last 45 minutes. And God bless you. Remember, we have to be a good steward of us, and the Holy Spirit resides in us. We have to be a good example of our spiritual life as well. Remember, women are the source of all our source of all our happiness. God gives us the health that we have. Let's take care of it. Okay. Thank you, and God bless you. Good evening to everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing us that very informative talk and women's health po.
Thank
Ayan,
you.
so
You're
of
welcome.
course, you know, with
Thank you, Hannah.
yes po, of course, with women's role in society, it's really important na to pay close attention to their health, especially that
Yes.
it determines one's capability to function. Now you've also mentioned na the social and cultural factors that affect women's health. So just to contextualize na in our country, not to defame, but our healthcare system isn't as sophisticated as the others, and there are a lot of things that should be improved. So technically, we can't really afford to get sick. As much as possible, we
Yes.
shouldn't be getting sick. So hence, it's important to take care of our health, especially for women. That's why there is the saying, prevention is better than cure.
Then
And Noble
cure. Yeah.
Life, yes po, and
Yes.
Noble Life can help us with that. So with our products, Cleanse, Cryptomanadalas, and Peepers Plus, we can help women prevent and address their common health issues, especially yung related sa kanilang hormone, sa kanilang reproductive
Mm.
system, heart, breast, to name
Yes.
a few.
Mm.
Ayan. So, ayan, thank you very much, Ma'am Ses. Do you have any words of encouragement before we end our live po?
Okay. So, to all of you women there, to all of you who are women there, please take care of yourself. Check on the people who invited you on this one. Start cleansing, and for all you know, your life would be better. Your life would be better, healthier, and more happier. Okay. God bless you. Thank you, Miss Hannah.
Thank you po, Ma'am. So ayun, that was Miss Cesa Framil. So before we end our live po, let's go back again to our weekly activities and upcoming events sa mga hindi po nakaabot kanina. Ayan, so first, ayan, meron po tayong Noble Life presentation po every Saturday sa Manila headquarters at 2 p.m. po yan. Next, meron din po tayong NP via Zoom, sorry. Every Wednesday and Saturday po yan at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. Next. Ayan, the doctor is in. Free consultation po ito with our doctors sa ating office dyan sa Manila headquarters. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have Dr. Ortesa from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Next. Yeah, the doctor is in naman po. This time with Doc Emperador. Every Saturday po yan from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Next. Yan, kada Webes naman po, nasa Barangay Holy Spirit Wellness Center si Doc Ortesa para sa kanyang health talk and free consultation. So, nandyan po siya from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Next. Yan, chat with our doctor. Doc Ortesa po will answer any questions related to, every Tuesday and Saturday po, meron po tayong chat with our, the doctor is on the air. So, you can call Dr. Ortesa po and then consult your health to him and he will cater po sa inyo. Next. And chat with our doctor with Dr. Ortesa po yan. He will answer all your questions related to brain function and diseases. So, i-ready niyo na po ang inyong mga questions dahil sasagutin niya po yan sa ating next live. Next. Next. And may chambat po tayo sa Kainta. Witness niyo po ang ating mga participants na magpakasiklaban sa kanilang mga chamba moves. This coming March 19 na po yan. Next. After ng Kainta, susunod naman po ang chamba sa Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. So still, may pa-OTS contest po tayo dyan. Kaya mag-register na po kayo para sa chance na manalo ng aming prizes. Next. On April 11 naman po, nasa Legazpi tayo. Magtsachamba ang mga taga-Legazpi dyan. Dyan po sa may DNR Region 5 covered court. And may free health screening and counseling po tayo. And of course, OTS contest para sa ating mga participants. Next. And at diyan po magpapahuli ang daet. May chamba rin po sila sa April 13. Gaganapin po yan sa Central Plaza Mall Atrium. Kaya mga taga-diet, mag-register na po tayo habang malayo-layo pa. Alright, ayan po ang ating weekly activities and upcoming events. For regular updates po, you may follow ang ating official social media accounts and Noble Life International and Noble Life Champa. So I guess this ends our health talk tonight. Thank you for staying with us until the end. This is Hannah Obligar wishing you good night. Bye po!
Kahangahangang katangian ng isang mahusay na karunungan ay ang paggamit ng pinaka-natural sa mabisang produkto matatagpuan. Positibo sa lahat ng bagay, sa physical, emotional at spiritual, sa ganahan sa buhay, ang hangad dinuman. Ang kalusugan ay kayamanan. May kayamanan sa kalusugan. Pagkakataon, tulungan ang bawat isa, na ang bawat pamilya maiwasan ang karamdaman. Isang bagong henerasyon, harapin ang hamon ng buhay. May pag-ibig, tunay na kapayapaan, tagumpay at pagkakaisa sa